My name is Kiera. I'm the Director of Communications for BP. And we have decided on behalf of BP to do a video just to provide an update on where BP stands as far as the oil spill that affected the Gulf of Mexico and affected many others. We just wanted to provide our condolences to everyone impacted, everyone that has had some type of negative effect from this. We just wanted to let you know that BP does have a stance and we do care. We are in everyone's corner to try to rectify this situation. So we're doing this just to provide the latest update as far as where we stand at and what we're doing to help get the situation cared for. We here at BP, we want to send out all of our empathy, sympathy, condolences. We want you to know that we care and we truly apologize for the oil spill that occurred. We know that this has had an impact on millions and millions of people, incomes, and lives, whether it's people's lives or animals' lives. We here recognize that. And, this has been a lot of question in regards to the impact and what is BP doing about it to make it better. So today I'll go over some of those just highlights so that you're aware of some of the things that we are doing. There's been some articles that's been put out there, of course, because the media does talk, so we also want to address them. One of them by Debbie Elliott, who wrote 5 years after the oil spill. She emphasized on the struggle of the long-term effects that the oil spill is going to have on incomes, lives, animals, the waters themselves, and reproducing. And we just want everyone to know that we're working with government agencies, economicness, BP consultants, just to make sure that we have a grand plan for what's going on. How can we fix this? How can we make sure this doesn't happen in the future? So those are type of ideas are being speared around, and we are working to finalize on a concrete plan to make sure that we continue cleaning these waters, but in addition to making sure that in the future this doesn't happen again. I want you to be aware that BP does take full responsibility for what happened. It was our under our eyes that explosion occurred. We want to make sure that we care for it in every which way. So with that being said, I want to bring you to some visuals that I have. So here is a map of the United States. So we want you to recognize that Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, this whole area was primarily impacted. But we know that the full United States has had some type of negative impact from it because a lot of the fish come through there and so forth. So we want you to know that BP has recognized that we've had a lot of negative effects, some of which things sea level changes, extreme weather effects, oil spills, environmental changes, conserve resources, alternative energy. And that's just within Louisiana and Florida, two of the primarily states that were impacted. So we can only imagine the impact that it's had on other states. I want you to know that we recognize that these things are happening, and this is what BP has done thus far so that we can show we made an error, but we are doing whatever it takes to get that trust back from our clients and all of those impacted. So we've had an $18.7 billion settlement where we've done things as far as as BP, we did have a penalty for the Clean Water Act because with this spill, it did cripple the waters to where, animals were affected, fishermen weren't able to do as they please or as they, do as their job. So we know that those things have affected us negatively. We put money into natural resource damages, economic claims to 5 different states. We've 400 local government claims. We put $1 billion into that. And Clean Water Act penalty, we put 5.5 billion into that as well. So, this is the cost This is some of the negative results, and this is the area that's impacted. And we realize that this has taken effect, and we just want our people to know that as BP, the communications director, I want you to know that we are going to do everything we can to rectify and resolve the situation, in addition to getting back our trust from our clients, our partners, as well as everyone impacted. Thank you for listening in, and have a blessed one.